Welcome to the Big Easy. Today in New Orleans, Louisiana, Caesars Superdome, home of the R+L Carriers New Orleans Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Western Kentucky's offense will get first crack at it today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Myers. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Bought a little time, lets it go. Working that left side now. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They're going to run it. And the Hilltoppers are stopped, but not before getting the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Myers. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
Touchdown, Topper! A great catch and run for 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Jaguars offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
New set of downs after the completion. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Malone. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Jaguars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Davenport. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Catch in the middle, it's Cruz. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short. The Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game of offense.
So frustrating to see an lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. First down here for the offense. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clogged.
Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on third down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Myers. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hilltoppers are on the move. The give on the option. Breaks the tackle. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Hilltoppers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's going to bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got his man downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Jaguars come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Thomas. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Jaguars come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Oh, what a play! It's intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Great place to start for this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2nd down coming up. We've come to the break. It's Western Kentucky holding the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Pulls it, fired complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Still backed up pretty deep. It's 2nd and 5 from the 15. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front. And as a result, they lose yardage.
Back to throw. It's Davenport. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Jaguars line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
The Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Jaguars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
Wants to throw. It's Davenport. Makes the catch. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. And the Jaguars will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Caught. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, the ground game. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Myers. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They're trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They are executing beautifully.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hilltoppers trying to cash it in on... Sneaks it into the end zone.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Alabama, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Makes the grab, it's Malone. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel, understanding where the hole.
Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around and make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense. Great the tackle for a loss on first down.
Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved him forward just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Finding open areas. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this one only 35 yards out. straight away. This one from the left hash. Absolutely center cut.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Caught close to the marker. It's Barry. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And everyone needs to have their packages. When they go 5 wide and they spread you wide, what's your answers? And I like the defense right here, bringing pressure, getting to the quarterback, and hitting him as he throws the football.
They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Using the quick game. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Touchdown, WKU. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick.
And the defense, Dave got him at the 27. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They boot it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Myers. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That is no good. They blow the field goal. Something finally goes wrong.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, thanks. Talk about an entertaining first half, and always such a fun and vibrant environment there at the New Orleans Bowl. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skilled position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the New Orleans Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And he'll just take a knee in this drive to start at the 25. South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. While that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not motivated, Palmer.
No, they didn't look focused at all in that first half, David, but this is a team that has a ton of talent. They can put it here together in the second half. They can close the season. With an exclamation.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already hunted 4 times, and it's third down now.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
It's complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. Makes the catch, it's Ivory. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And the Jaguars get it past the sticks. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. starting to move. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far. They're just trying to get something going, and so you take a shot. You try to find your best one-on-one matchup and see if they can make a play. The defense was ready for it. Good coverage on the back end. They look very prepared. All 11 guys on defense right now playing together as one.
The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Absolutely perfect.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
South Alabama, 6.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Barry. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. Turns it on in midfield. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asked to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Gets it to him on the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Hilltopper! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
6.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block the run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
The Jaguars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Used to play fake, now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Malone. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Jaguars in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. He'll do it himself on the draw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Ready. It's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Jaguars will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to barge in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jaguars! Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that. Blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
13.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got it in the middle. It's Myers.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's 3rd and short. Finds his man. It's Barry. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught near the sticks. It's Myers. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking them.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pick up a 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the score. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First play of this drive comes from the 5-yard line. The corners are walked up tight. Dropping back, it's Davenport. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Under fire. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively there. Third down, smothering the receiver. As soon as he caught the ball, down he went. They've got this offense pinned.
And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't pull the trigger, and that will be the final play of the third quarter. We wrap it up with a sack. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. To the ground from the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hilltoppers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
How about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the fourth quarter. There is no let-up.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. He makes the catch. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he set settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The Hilltoppers get it past the sticks. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys?
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Offside, defense.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it! And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And the Hilltoppers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The inside handoff. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The Jaguars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun to give to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Phillips. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. To the air, it's Davenport. Pressure coming. Steps away. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Malone. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He breaks a tackle. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Jaguars didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He makes a grab. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he won't be able to push his way in. He's stopped at the 1. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Sneak gets it done.
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little, too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the fourth quarter.
And he puts through the extra point. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
South Alabama, 20.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people might say late in the game, you got the win, everything's in hand, be a little bit conservative, or you just say, I'm just going to keep doing me. And what I do with this offense is throw the football all over the yard, and I'm going to try to win me a big trophy at the end of the year.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here we go. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Toppers.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
49, South Alabama, 20.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll have another look at this South Alabama offense. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. The short hands, it's Phillips. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Davenport. Got his man. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 40. Jaguars are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the...
Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games. You got a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And the Jaguars come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to pass, it's Davenport. Looking for the score. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Now on the option. Now the toss. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Jaguars have it in scoring position on first and goal.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football.
And down he goes back with the 3.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Third and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking, we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this first down on third and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up fourth down.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. And you have to try to apply heat to the quarterback, but you have to know. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. He's got it again. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There's been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And the Hilltoppers getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. With the catch, it's Barry. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cruz. Timeout is called with just a single second left. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is ready.